Hey guys, Tess Gascon here with Erika Eschberger and Neck of the Wood Wednesdays. We are here to feature This Is Piercing with Lance Dunlap, and just kind of wanted to talk about his shop and walk you around and show you everything that he has to offer. So let Lance take it from here.
Hi, how's everybody doing today? I'm Lance Dunlap with This Is Piercing Fine Jewelry Boutique. This is my boutique I've hand built from the ground up here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. We've spent the last 3 years detailing every element of our studio. We like to focus on a different approach, making everybody's experience amazing. Not just giving you a clean piercing, but giving you a great experience while we're at it. We start from the front door. We offer closed private door appointments. We do that because customer service is very important to me. I, as one guy, am only able to help one person at a time. If I try to help multiple groups, multiple sessions, it becomes impossible to give great customer service. So therefore, we do require an appointment to work with us. We do that for your privacy and your protection. A little bit about the boutique, I guess I'll show you around. When you come to your appointment, welcome you in with a welcoming handshake and then a drink or a snack. I just want to show you briefly that area. So this is our mini cafe area where we have lots of different snacks, juices, organic and non-organic selections to help everybody out. You know, if you come in cold this time of year, you got a coffee or hot chocolate to help you warm up. Snacks to make sure everybody is well taken care of. Blood sugar is good, and even if you don't need, just kind of helps cure the time, the piercing anxiety.
Smart. Very cool.
Right next to this room, actually, we make our gold. If I'll sneak through. We make a lot of the jewelry we sell in this studio right here in Colorado. This is where I spent a lot of my time. This is my gold bench. We have a 4-stage polishing process on all of our jewelry and inspection between each round. So everything is commonly inspected under magnification. Make sure the surface finish is perfect for your piercing. The surface finish, if you don't know, is probably the most crucial point of your jewelry. And most studios are using very, very subpar imported jewelry that they don't really care about the surface finish on it. Come in and visit me for more information on that. This is where we do our stone setting and our more polishing and grinding and shaping, different kind of things like that. Our casting is not done in-house yet. We hope to grow that with your help. This is a little micro welder we use on repairs. We do jewelry repairs of all different kinds. So if you have a sensitive stone, a ruby, an opal, or a precious diamond or something like that, we can't use fire on, and we need to kind of zap things together. We can do that with technology. Anything's possible.
Awesome.
And we'll kind of go out to the jewelry area.
Yeah, show us some of what you have.
This here is my favorite case. This is fine jewelry, primarily all the way up to the top shelf where we do Body Vision Los Angeles. I am the largest Body Vision Los Angeles dealer in the state of Colorado. Other than that, though, Fine is our main focus, and we have a lot of different options. Everything from your kind of simpler beaded gemstone stuff to something extremely fancy with lots of diamonds on it. And we can make your necklaces accent your body jewelry and vice versa.
Very cool.
We also offer lots of other brands, private piercer, titanium brands.
Look at those earrings.
We do everything from your basic genuine Swarovski crystal in this case to something with synthetic opals or maybe some kind of easy stones like turquoise and amethyst.
Very cool.
Nice.
Lots of different variations. I like to say with confidence that I have the largest selection of body jewelry in the state of Colorado and probably the industry as far as that goes around this area, unless you're going all the way to Hollywood or Las Vegas, you're going to some very, very large cities. You're not going to find this kind of selection anywhere.
Yeah, it's great.
Being makers, we can obviously make you custom literally anything.
That's
Which is
awesome.
really cool.
Very cool. Yeah, I know last time we were here, we talked a little bit about the rings that you do and some of the stuff that you can do with
Something I
them.
put a new focus on is our wedding rings. We do private wedding ring dates here in our facility. We have an additional area where we do private jewelry viewings and private wedding ring dates where we'll bring couples in and set them down with a nice setting, private area where they can feel secure and make their decision with time, not feel pressured.
Nice. Very cool. Awesome. Yeah, and there's even some more back there. I see for your
Selection of industrial strength body jewelry. The This Is Piercing name was created partially with industrial strength backing us 3 years ago. I still claim to be their largest distributor in our area. In stock all the time, every different size, every different color of your round, princess, oval, all the different cuts of Swarovski crystal, every different color. Then you get into synthetic opals, very common for younger kids and middle to older generations as well.
Very cool. Awesome. Okay. And what about here in front? What do we have up here? Kind of in the front of the shop. Oh yeah, and there's even more. So if that wasn't enough selection for you, there's even more here for you.
Body Vision Los Angeles, again, like I mentioned earlier, we're one of their largest dealers in the area. Carry
Very cool.
a very, very large stock of their products.
Awesome.
Check out the stones.
Yeah.
Amethyst.
This is what I call my prayer pond. Try not to cry on camera, but this place is very emotional for me, and every morning I do come up here and just thank us for being here still and able to do this job. Doing piercings is more than just doing piercings for me. So
That's awesome.
We'll
Very
cut it
cool.
close with that
Okay.
one. I'm gonna talk very
Okay.
emotional
And
about
then,
that. But
Yeah.
it's special here. We like to do things differently. So also keep a very comfortable, classy waiting room so you can kind of keep an eye on things and feel comfortable while you're here.
Oh.
Yeah, you've done a great job with it.
And then we have a surprise. Tess is actually going to get her nose pierced right now on camera. So
Yeah. So
let's
we'll
go
follow
check
you
that
to the
out.
sterilization
Quality
room.
is the most important part of our
yes, very important.
You thought everything else was pretty fancy. We actually kind of, when I originally built this place, this was the first area I built, and the most focus on it because sterilization is the most important part of getting a body piercing. Most people, when they're calling around to get body piercing prices, they say, how much is it? You get the quote, hang up, on to the next, get the quote, hang up.
Yeah.
What you really should be asking is how is your sterilization done? May I come in and see your sterilization? Here we keep a very open floor plan so you can see over to the piercing area, you can see all the sterilization at the same time, and I invite guests into this area to see our machines. We have a 3-part room sterilization department. So behind you, I'll kind of kick the door open and you can see this is the first area. This is what we do. 1 round of decontamination sterilization in.
Nice.
And then it moves into another machine, which actually I finished up a load this morning. It's ready to kind of pull it out and open. This is going to open, and you can see the tools that come out on trays.
Nice.
Now those trays are then tools are just moved and sterilized one more time before your piercing. I'll kind of around you again. Sorry.
It's around.
This is our 3rd and final round of sterilization and decontamination before things are used. I've pre-set up here what we have going for her nose piercing. I'll wash my hands before I can touch anything else in there.
You excited?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of nervous. Don't shoot up my nose though.
Okay.
Remember,
Will
it's
do.
just a big breath in, a big breath out. Try to encourage clients that it's really not that bad.
Yeah.
You're just going to be instructed to take that big breath in and hold it, and then say release, and you're going to be all done.
Awesome. Easy enough.
I'm ready if you are.
this room is where the magic happens.
Yes, the magic. More snacks.
Cool.
More yummy snacks.
Lance, you do, what exactly do you do, or where do you get these beautiful rocks that we're seeing everywhere? Or gems?
Most of these rocks and crystals throughout this place were given to me at different times in my life, whether they were good or bad. So all those crystals have a little bit of emotional meaning and attachment to them.
Very cool.
Nice. They're very
The
cool.
place is kind of a spiritual awakening, a spiritual type of environment. And, I like it like that. You know,
That's awesome.
It's piercing is special. If you actually do want to come back around, I just want to show you briefly here what this setup looks like. This is a proper setup for piercing when we get ready to do everything. This is what's called receiving tube. Obviously, we have your needle or piercing device. This is actually what's called an insertion taper, which connects to the jewelry. And you got your really beautiful little aqua green Swarovski crystal there.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is gorgeous.
And everything is wrapped up per piercing on site, just like this. This way we can show you sterilization happens in front of you. So it's not pre-bagged sitting around for 6 months. Actually, I'm going to come over here and initial this too, if you don't mind. That's going to show, I'm going to show you, before I start use of any of that product, that sterilization has occurred. Just initial anywhere, mainly for our purposes here, so we can wash
So
everything.
last week she got to watch me get a shot. This week I get to watch her get her nose pierced. Yay!
Yeah.
So I want to just, after I put this in sterilization, I want to show you a couple other items here briefly.
Awesome.
While we have a minute to talk, let's be over there. You'll be nervous and wanting to get it done. So let's start that. This machine actually goes online to Psycam Medical Institute through Ethernet cables connected to my hard drive and my router. They send information back to Psycam, and Psycam sends information back to me to let me know that everything is operating properly in this machine at all times. And they also digitally log it. I can sign into an online portal, and I can see every single upload and every single cycle that's gone through.
That's impressive. That's awesome.
That really helps us for guaranteeing results and helps us keep track of paperwork, really. Much more thorough than the old typical sterilization, and sterilization that's still in place at many studios. Most piercers don't realize they're doing their job wrong. I was explaining a minute ago about a receiving tube, the needle, the jewelry, all those have hollow points on them. If the jewelry's not sterilized in a machine like this that has what's called steam pulse sterilization, then it's actually not cleaned properly. And there could be bacteria or blood-borne pathogens on that particular device they're using and they not realize it.
That's scary.
They don't have the education, don't realize that, you know, standard sterilizers just heat up with a stagnant steam and heat, and they heat up and then they drop back down after they've sat, not heat, not pressure for long enough. That's stagnant in there. And it's just kind of cooking on what's there. It's kind of gross.
Yeah. But speaking of education, you're getting ready to start teaching.
Yes, I'm actually, this studio is special. We have acquired the other half of the building, and we have designated that space to what's called professional piercing education. Professional piercing education is designating our time with a coalition of artists throughout the country and the world coming together here in Colorado Springs. Carefully picked because of Colorado Springs is awesome. Basically, we come together, we want to teach young piercers and veterans, teach them better skills on customer service, better skills on sterilization, technique of piercing, lots and lots of different elements that go into being a body piercer. Even little minute things that people don't think of, like how to listen, how to interact with your clients, or piercer mental health, how to take care of yourself. Really important. I had to overcome a lot of things mental health wise to come to this point, and I want to share that with them. And I built this beautiful studio and I want to share that with them. So we are actually holding an event January 27th. It starts here in Colorado. So
Very cool.
expecting about 50 piercers from around the country
Oh,
and
wow.
the world.
That's quite a few. That's awesome.
Yeah, we built it and we didn't know it was going to come like that. And I guess it's kind of like that old movie Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. And they come with force, and we were very happy.
That's awesome.
Briefly, I wanted to go into, we'll get to the piercing, so I have your step over there. We use sterile gloves. Sterile gloves are very important for use when you're actually doing your piercing.
Lots of gloves.
This is, kind of on sterile topics, talking about sterilizers and stuff. Sterile gloves are, I feel, required. Not required by any state law, not required by the Association of Professional Piercers. I am not a member of them. But they are required for professional piercing education use. When we go to teach and do those, we always use that. You could think of it as like, these box gloves are okay to take out of here. They're clean. We can use them for setup. We can use them for cleaning. They protect us. But there could be dust on them. There could be unknown things in there. So let's protect ourselves. Go one step further. That's something that most shops don't do. When you prep the skin, most shops are just using alcohol. If someone is just prepped with alcohol, that's not efficient enough. You think about how the doctors prep you when you're getting a shot or something like that. Did they use iodine last week? Maybe not. Depends what kind of shot it is. But a lot of times, drawing blood, that kind of stuff, important things, they're really they're gonna prep you with alcohol and iodine. If someone was allergic to iodine, they're always prepped with Pure Cleanse or Technicare, that kind of stuff. Yes, we saw the integrator strip, obviously. And we do use a single-use marker too. We always want to think about how they mark me. Do they use a Sharpie? Did they use a pen and then throw it back on their shelf? Or do they have a thing of markers around their place? You really want to look for that. And you're always welcome here to take it home with you. You can have this when I'm done with it. I'm not going to reuse it. I'm going to throw it away. The needle, kind of backtrack to the needle a little bit, we use a USA-produced needle. These have a special Teflon coating on them, and it's approved by the FDA. Most places do not use a needle of this magnitude. Most places choose to cut corners. Saving a lot of money on this would definitely make a little more profit in the bank, but would also create a lot more trauma for my clients. So I choose to spend the extra money on a product like that. A great company called Industrial Strength LLC makes those for me. Man, that kind of covers over here.
Okay.
Can't forget the steamer. The stuff's pre-steamed before you got here with the camera, but we use this steamer. It's an extra thing most studios don't have. I'll just give it a little blaster real quick. So we would take a piece of jewelry or anything we're going to use in there, all the insertion pins, and they would be pre-steamed underneath that. That's 1500 psi, roughly 220, 250 degrees. It's going to blast that off and pre-clean it. It's not sterilizing it, but it's cleaning any potential dust or lint or anything on it. So that, I feel, helps to a better, cleaner piercing as well. We still got a couple minutes, I think, waiting on this to sterilize. It's got looks like about a minute. I think we can start marking you by the time marking you and everything. It should be done. So
Okay.
if you want to head over this way.
Very cool. Yeah.
I just want to wipe everything down first. I wipe down before and after everybody, so just slightly OCD on the picture.
I'm gonna grab a ponytail really quick.
Now, one thing when we're cleaning anything in our studio, we use a product called Optim-1 wipes. These are a Psycam Medical Institute products. These are eco-friendly and they're friendly on our lungs and on our bodies. So
Nice.
we want obviously to use products like this as a precautionary, but these aren't gonna hurt the environment like other products could and do. I'm really eco-conscious with everything we do in our studio. We want to make sure that we're protecting what's here. Additionally, these kill more germs than other products known. And so anything out there, it's going to kill in less than a minute.
Oh wow.
A lot of products people don't think of when they go into typical, tattoo parlor, piercing parlor, and they smell that what they think is clean, and it might be chemically smelling. That is actually very, very harsh on your lungs. It has been proven to potentially cause up to lung cancer, for people that are surrounded along us. So I want to be here
Yeah.
to pierce everybody and to help everybody out for a long time. I've got a kid, so
Oh yeah. Gotta stick around for them.
Yeah. Speaking a little bit about kids, I do kids piercings. I've gotten quite a good reputation for it. We treat them very specially because they are special. Making sure they get a really educational experience. They kind of get to have fun here and be somewhat in charge, as in charge as we can allow them. You know, they get to get in the treasure box at the end.
Oh, cool.
If it's someone's birthday, I compliment, I don't have them up here. I got the little gold flakes. I like to give people little gold flakes from the gold bench. Call them flakes of our love. So someone celebrates something special, or maybe they're just having a hard day. We like to give them a piercing and give them that extra. You know, like, I know it's nice. And
That's awesome.
you'd be amazing what you'd be amazed the face on a little girl's face or a little boy's face. You give them a little crystal.
I can only imagine. Yeah.
They love it. They love it. We love taking care of them.
That's
It's the
awesome.
smiles that are worth it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll do that part. Let me wash my hands once more.
Okay.
Let that dry just a moment. It's almost there.
Okay.
Sterilizer is just finishing up, so
Exciting.
can't tell I've been doing this a long time. I got timing down to where it's like that.
Yeah, that's awesome. Very cool. Oh, goodness.
Now, question: are you going to want to wear a ring in this eventually?
Really not.
No.
I mean, maybe. I had it done before. It's just I'm redoing it.
Are we doing the same spot? Exact same spot?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe, possibly. Does it make a difference?
Sometimes not. I mean, I got the ability to custom make rings now.
Oh, okay.
With the ability with kind of fine jewelry, we did this custom D nostril ring that makes it so anybody can wear a nice fit ring.
Oh, cool.
It doesn't
Okay.
matter if you're pierced in the wrong spot. If somebody, one of those folks that can't ever wear the ring in it, you can wear a ring with our style.
Very
We can
cool.
custom fit it to your nose.
That's awesome.
And I do that a lot. That's
Very cool.
become a very, very popular thing.
Yeah.
Nose rings are in. Everybody wants a nose
They
ring.
are. I
So
know.
We figured out that, hey, everybody wants a nose ring, but they don't want it to look too big. So let's make them a custom piece of jewelry. It has a straight wearable area. It turns into like a D, so it's like a capital D. You can kind of picture that. And then it hugs your nose really, really tight around your nostril.
Oh,
So
cool.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it really doesn't matter as much as it used to. And as long as the person doesn't do like something crazy.
Well, my lady,
Okay. All right. I'll hop on.
you ready?
I think so.
Which side are we doing? This side.
Now for the exciting part. Do 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 do.
Pull up a couple notches. About there works really good for me. That way they can see your face. Are you comfortable?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Your comfort is my most important focus, so you have no tell yet.
Yeah. Thank you.
The drink offerings and the snack offerings, you could eat a small meal here.
I know. Yeah.
No, I didn't realize I get a free complimentary snack meal with my piercing.
I know. That's awesome.
That's a good deal.
I know. We were talking. We were like, you have all the snacks that we always want.
Yeah, you know, when I go to the store to buy these things, and sometimes I have to go to several stores to find the right ones, because I just kind of go with my favorites list. And I'm like, oh, I like that. That looks good. I think they would like that too. I think it's a nice extra perk to take care of your clients the best way you can. Stuff like that. And you didn't really notice the time because we were talking and educating. But it takes a little time to get through sterilization properly. It takes a little time to get through the whole process.
Yeah.
You have the extra stuff there. Makes that time not seem so long.
Yeah, that's
I put myself in the client's shoes and I say, well, if I were them, 5 minutes seems like 20.
yeah.
Because most people are nervous.
Oh yeah.
First level. I'll go up a little bit.
Sure.
Because I really like this spot.
Okay.
I'll show you. That's probably the worst part.
Yeah.
That's probably the worst part.
What do you think?
OCD from marks.
That's okay. It's important.
Makes it all better.
Yeah.
I like that.
Does that look good?
See,
Okay. Let's do
you
it.
like that?
Yeah.
You good?
Uh-huh.
Let's see the dot. Turn that way. Right there, ladies and gentlemen, that's where it's gonna go.
Will it look weird having the other hole right there? No. Okay.
I wasn't gonna go on that. This is simple. You guys see her all dressed up here.
Oh, nice.
Fabulous.
You know, it's a new trend.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. You're welcome, Facebook.
Live entertainment. Live entertainment. Well, but it's good he takes his time, does everything right.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You can take your time with your piercing and spend right to do it right, or you can spend that money on medicine and doctor's visits. I don't know, last time I went to the urgent care was about $500 for a pretty minor visit. So,
Thanks. Yeah.
on a rough $500 bill, you could get a really nice piece of jewelry. For that much.
Yeah, really nice.
I'm talking nice. You'd be the coolest kid in class, nice. Like. Okay. There's your integrator strip. Shows you good and clean. Show everybody that, so we're
Pass.
proving that was
Pass. Nice.
There we go. Keep those on record. I do show the state of Colorado those if they ask. We sterilize on the spot, so we have to prove them the other thing to do is sterilize. Shops that use the stuff that's pre-sterilized from China or wherever, I guess they just trust that, but I don't.
It's a good call.
Sometimes you have to do it yourself to know it's done right.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna use this to go over your nose.
Okay.
Where'd she go?
So with the reactor, she will fill those little tube on the inside.
Okay.
Just practice she will press and do this and
The needle is in, guys.
That was easy enough, actually. It wasn't too bad.
It's a perfect angle. It's underneath the blade. So we just put this little jigsaw on, and we'll be all done.
Awesome.
We'll clean your nose off so you don't have
Thanks.
Aftercare is just going to be 5 to 10 minutes of hot flushing water. We don't want to use any chemicals.
Okay.
It's also very important you come in for a downsize. And that happens in 2 to 4 weeks.
Okay, what is that?
That's where we're going to shorten up the wearable area on your post.
Okay.
And you'll be able to review this footage later and see that the post is sticking out a little bit. And that's
Okay.
just what means it's going to allow for swelling.
Okay.
It's not going to eat it.
Okay.
At that point, once it's kind of got some initial healing done, a little bit of time to swell up and then swell back down. That's when we want to shorten it down.
Gotcha.
If somebody doesn't do that, we can lead themselves to piercing issues.
Okay.
Fully healed piercing can go better, or it could not heal it.
Okay.
So I see that in about 2 to 4 weeks for that.
Okay. Perfect.
Very rarely someone doesn't need a downsize. Most people like to see them when they check up on their lunch.
Let's
here.
check it out. You did good. Tough lady.
How's it look?
Fabulous. So pretty.
Just a little bit of water here to clean it out. It's gonna look a little better after the orange is all gone.
Yeah, probably.
Make sure that it all looks like it.
All right, let's see the finished product.
It's really close.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Nice.
Fabulous. Good job.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
So,
All right.
Erika and Tess checking out in the neck of the woods Wednesday. See you guys next week. Bye.
Bye. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.